What is going on, guys? JustinDezzz back with another Hobart Teambuilder Dynasty uh, episode. And before we get into the Frat Bros and versus Catholics part 2, I want to look at the landscape of college football, awards finalists, all that. And to my surprise, we are on top of the Legends division, which is absolutely insane. Couple of weeks ago. I did not think we would. We've all kind of beaten each other up in this conference. The only reason why Nebraska, who's better than us, is below us is, if you remember, first Big Ten game, we faced them. They were the number 3 team in the country, so we have that outright win over them. So that is huge. We did lose to Iowa as well, which could they could probably jump ahead of us depending. So, that's going to be huge as well. Potentially Notre Dame if they beat us as well, but I highly doubt it. We beat Northwestern, Michigan, Minnesota. Really, our only 2 conference losses have been, we've lost, 2, which is Michigan and Iowa. So that's absolutely huge. But it's kind of crazy that Nebraska, the team that we beat so long ago, we're the only team that's stopping them from winning the Legends part of the Big Ten. And we look at the leaders. Ohio State's got it in the bag. They're the number 1 team in the country. They're probably going to murder whoever plays us. I might realign the conferences next year a little bit because it just seems like the leaders is just Ohio State and there's no one really to compete with them. Meanwhile, in the Legends, we just all beat up on each other, which I kind of like, but I don't at the same time. We look at the top 25, Ohio State number 1, Clemson number 2, South Florida's number 3. What the hell? Oregon at 9-1. Then Connecticut at 5, Virginia Tech and Arizona 6-7 at 9-1. The 2 8-2 teams, LSU and Miami, UCLA at 10, Texas horns down at 11, 12 Alabama. I'm still surprised that they're somewhat still hanging in there. Usually by like this 3rd or 4th year in these, Alabama falls off, but shout out to them. Temple at 13 at 9-1, South Carolina at 14, Nebraska 15, Oklahoma 16, Kansas State 17, Baylor at 18, NC State at 19, SMU at 20, Florida at 20, 21, 6-4, 9-1 Air Force 22, North Carolina 7-3, Georgia 6-4, and Marshall is 8-1. Anyone else receiving votes? Arkansas, USC, and Texas A&M both dropped out. Northern Illinois, Arkansas, Purdue, BYU, Cincinnati, and us, Hobart, have gotten votes. All right, we look at the Heisman watch. Lance Brewster, who's absolutely been killing it this year, is the front runner. Eric Lewis, horns down. James Barrett, Jimmy Alexander, who murdered us not too long ago, and Poughkeepsie star, like Jordan Williams as well. So 2 straight guys from Poughkeepsie potentially might win the Heisman, and then Robert Gibson from Virginia Tech. Maxwell, Eric Lewis, no surprise really. No one that we have. Walter Camp, again, no one. Chris Bonner is up for the Chuck Bernick Award. Nagurtsky, I don't think we have anyone nominated. Yeah, that's what I thought. O'Brien, probably no one. Walker, definitely no one. Blitnikoff, yeah, Tyler, the only underclassman. 9 catches, 29 catches, 935 yards, 10 touchdowns. He's the only underclassman nominated. Huge thing. Mackey, no, we don't use our tight ends enough. Definitely not offensive line. Best linebacker, I think Bill Brown should be up here, but he's not. The disrespect. Thorpe, Chris Bonner, 59 tackles, 7 tackles for a loss. I don't know how many assisted tackles and 4 picks. And best return man is, well, I thought that was Rakeem Walls for a second, but Demetrius Cox, the freshman, is 5th. Bowl projections, I mean, nothing too crazy. I mean, Stanford and Boise State, that seems like a weird one. Cincinnati, California is a weird one. Arkansas, Louisville, who was in the national championship last year, kind of fell off. Temple, Wyoming, USC, NC State's a weird one. Texas A&M, Marshall's a weird one. Georgia Tech and Virginia Tech. Old Dominion and Michigan. Ew. Arkansas, Iowa. We're projected to be in the Capital One Bowl against South Carolina, a rematch, I believe, a rematch of the Sugar Bowl last year, but in the Capital One Bowl. Outback Bowl, Oklahoma, Nebraska. Rose Bowl, Connecticut and Oregon. Ew. West Virginia, Arizona, not too crazy for the Fiesta Bowl. All-State Sugar Bowl, my Hurricanes against Texas, horns down. South Florida and LSU in the Orange Bowl is weird as hell. Alabama, BYU is also weird for the Cotton Bowl. Michigan State, Western Kentucky. Toledo, Troy, and Ohio State, Clemson, possibly this year. I don't know about Clemson, but they're projected for the BCS National Championship. Look at that. We got some big recruits coming in. Edward Summers, Shane Gray, and Sean Morgan. And many, many more that they could have put on this list. Well, we are rocking the orange uniforms. Senior day, not homecoming, sorry. Senior day, possibly the last games for Jordan Williams, Bo Brown, the first recruiting class under Papa Rod, and we have a shot at making the Big Ten championship in our first year. As you look, maybe Iowa if they win and we lose because they have the tiebreaker, but we have the tiebreaker over Nebraska. So this is kind of a big game. But let's get into it. Welcome back, JustinDezzz here with another Hobart Teambuilder Dynasty on NCAA 14. We got the last game of the regular season. We're going bowling, bowl season. But for some reason, the last 2 weeks are bye weeks. So this is the last regular season game. Catholics versus Frat Bros, the sequel. We did lose to them in season 1 in South Bend, 33-6. A lot different team. We obviously have gotten more talented. They have had less talent. As Williams, he's going to throw to Victor Jackson, who gets about 12. Is this Jordan Williams' last home game as a statesman? Last year's Heisman Trophy winner? Horrible pitch. Loss of 4. As last year's Heisman Trophy winner, he's a junior. He might go pro. Him and Bo Brown, who's basically been the backbone of this young series so far. Oh my God, that was horrible. 3rd and 14. Cold night here in Geneva, New York. Yes, that's what I want. I want you to press my dog, Tyler. Oh, 3 and out. They're only 93. They're not 99 like they were season 1. 93 and only 88 defense, which I know, oh my God, that's not a lot, but it is, but it isn't. As Larry Lawrence, incomplete pass. Regardless, they're still Notre Dame. They still got way more talent than we do. Chris Bonner with the tackle. Justin Hodges gained a 22. Now Notre Dame's no huddle. That's fantastic. They're a no huddle team. We love it. Joe Francis and Bo Brown on the tackle, but gain of 14, and they get the first. Mullins with the stop. Let's go, boys. Loss of 4. I'm going to give this defense a lot of credit. Shout out Jimmy Gibson, our DC. He doesn't have the talent compared to most Big Ten teams, and we're fighting, we're scrapping as they get back 10, 3rd and 4. I don't want to go cover 4, but I feel like they're going to pass. I could be very wrong. Yeah, no, I was kind of right. Oh, no way! Richardson with the pick. Let's go. I didn't even user it. What a goal line stop. Robert Richards. Yo, what a diving catch. Let's go. Defense bailed us out. I mean, granted, we got a uphill climb, but we got to start somewhere. As it's a gain of 6. So Rakeem Wallace, the screen went completely back, and Wallace is out, so that means TJ is going to come in. Sophomore running back. Gain of 11 for Jordan. As we are roughly around the halfway mark of the first quarter. Nothing too sexy, 0-0. 3 now, and then a interception. No, we're just gonna take, I wanted to throw it to Leslie, gain of 13, but I made a smart decision. If he wasn't backing up, I would have threw that, but he was covering it like a blanket, so yeah, they're not gonna bite for it. So we're just gonna do play action. Under pressure, incomplete. Running the ball might be our best option right now. Clearly it's somewhat working, at least the read option game. As it's a pitch to TJ. TJ's going to bounce it. Is he going to get the first? Almost. Gain of 9. 3rd and 1. I think we got to keep it on the ground. Clearly the run game's our best suit right now. Look at the fullback with the beautiful blocks. Gain of 6, and we move the chains. Well, he sprained his pectoral. He's going to be out for the game. So TJ really gets to kind of show what type of guy he is. As it's going to be thrown to Cox, the freshman. Kick returner, gain of 7. So yeah, maybe we get to see what type of running back TJ really is, because him and Rakeem have split carries the last couple of years, and now we get to see him as the main bell cow as he gets a gain of 2, 3rd and inches. Yeah, we're going to do read option. I called no huddle, and Jordan's just taking his sweet time. Way to bite. Gets the first and a little bit more, gain of 5. We don't need to do anything sexy. I think we just need to keep the ball away from their Merle. Who is Merle? Oh my goodness. Hold up. Anthony Merle. I'm pretty sure he's a redshirt freshman. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, he's a redshirt freshman. 87 speed, 83 agility. His awareness is not good. I forget I also have Victor Jackson in as our emergency. All right, so Anthony Merle. That was his first collegiate carry. Not too shabby, I would say. Williams, he's going to get the read option a little bit more. Slides, gets the first down. Roughly, I don't want to say we're in the red zone yet, but we're slowly creeping. Leslie, Eric Leslie, let's go. I wish I fed him the ball more. He's a beast, but 1st and 10, 13 yards first, and we're in the red zone too. 3 for 6, 32 yards. We're slowly getting there. We're not doing anything sexy. We're just methodically driving down. 3 yards. Ideally, I would like 7, but if we take 3 against Notre Dame, I will absolutely take it. As TJ, he bounces it outside. He's going to cut back, gain of 5, and 3rd and 2. 2 for 3 on 3rd downs. A little bit dangerous that we're passing, but, you know, you only live once. Oh my goodness, this man's quick as I try to throw it out. Come on now. 16 play, 74-yard drive, roughly 5 minutes, ends, and a missed field goal. I hate this kicker, bro. Like, he's not bad overall. He's like 82. How are you 82 overall and you're just horrible at kicking? You gotta be like the worst kicker I've ever seen in any game. Oh, on top of that, when I tried to get out of the sack, Jordan Williams was laying down hurt. So I don't know if he's going to be out too. So that's really, really fun. Okay, and now he just shrugs off Bo Brown. Get out of here. Get out of here. Bo Brown is a 2-time All-American. There's no way that man's going to absolutely get bitched like that, man. No way. Now that I understand. The corner, yeah. But Bo, come on. Be realistic here. EA. He saw the pressure, man. And now Jordan Williams is out with a strained back. So that means we're down to our backup running back, our backup quarterback. Oh, come on. What a hit, though. Nightmare start. We lose Rakeem Wallace like first play. Screen. Come on, Chris. Attaboy Elliott. Oh, they gave him the first. That's bull. That's bull. They gave him the first. But yeah, no, not a great start. I dare you to do a screen again. Let's go, Richards again. Let's go. Second pick of the game. We love it. 88 total yards, 88 for us as well. So, man, this is a nightmare. Dustin Miller, #1 quarterback last year. He's coming into the game. He's going to slide. Gets 9 yards. Listen, man, we just got to get out here alive with a win at this point. Yeah, back strain, pectoral strain. TJ's going to fight. He's going to keep rumbling for a gain of 8. But, I mean, boy, this is also a good shot to see if Dustin is the QB of the future. Whether it's next year or 2 years, as Notre Dame eats that up for loss of 3. He's a 5-star quarterback, #1 quarterback in the class last year. We got to see what he can do. He's shown some flashes this year. To Tyler, our wide receiver #1, gain of 23. Let's go. You know, TJ has, I think, one more interception than touchdown so far. He hasn't really shown the greatest flashes as it's a screen to TJ. TJ, beautiful blocking. Gain of 10. You know, I think this no huddle's working. I think let's do it. Oh, it's not there yet. The throwing on the run is not there yet. I would love it for it to be there, but it's not there yet. But 3rd and inches. Anthony Merle, can he get it? Can he get the first? Oh, he's going to get a little bit more and then some. Still rumbling. Let's go. That was a great run. Great run. Great blocking. Even better blocking, honestly. As Merle, he's going to bounce it, try to get back. Gain of 2. I don't want to pull a Pete Carroll on the goal line, but nah. We're not. We're going to do something. Run it in the end zone. TJ gets a touchdown. We get the lead. Hey, 2 minutes, 28 seconds, 7-0. It's not the most prettiest game so far, but you know what? We're winning. Oh my God. I dare you to throw that again. Go ahead. I dare you to throw that. See what happens. Oh. That's why, folks, I don't go in coverage. That's why I'm the blitzer. Always. But I feel like I should be in the middle because they're going to go to the middle again. Oh. Ooh, what a great stop. Who got that? Cross? No, Crooks, of course. I think we're going to go. Yeah, we're going to go cover 3. Elliott? Cross? No, McLeod, too. Donnie Elliott. Shout out to Donnie, man. 3rd and 10. Let's go. 3 and out. This is big. We've already forced 2 turnovers. We've, kind of kept them in check, but we've also taken a lot of time off the clock. That's what I love to see. Cox really gaining nothing. We've kind of seen, again, flashes like the Clemson game earlier this year. We kind of saw Dustin Miller's arm, but now I think we're really going to see the testament of his arm. I think we just throw it out. Let's see another down. He's not mobile like Jordan yet, which I hope throughout his career he will be because I think he has that potential. But right now he's just hell of an arm. Mac Daddy, gain of 16. Let's go. Like, he's balanced, but to me he's more of a very oh, fuck. Freshman mistake, -14. Damn, man. That's my bad, too. Freshman jitters, man. Even though he's played in a couple of games, man, this is his first career start. Jitters. But it don't matter, because your boy Tyler comes to save the day. To the crib. Touchdown. Let's go. And number 1 Ohio State did win, so we might be facing the number 1 team in the country in a couple of weeks. Mullins with another tackle. They call a timeout. I mean, shout out Dustin Miller. I mean, the boys, yes, I think the read option plays maybe are a work in progress with him. He's not a pure, as they get the first, he's not a pure option quarterback like Jordan. But with that being said, it's a big part of our playbook, especially my playbook. And but the fact that he fumbled it, he recovered it, and then he was poised to do that. As Hodges, he's going to score. Wow. It was poised for the young freshman quarterback, but I should have not gone all-out blitz because no one was to help. And shout out to Hodges for breaking that tackle. Cox, nothing. 25 seconds left. All right, we got all 3 timeouts. 25 seconds left. I want to maybe get something. Victor Jackson, he's going to get the first. We're going to call our first timeout. All right. 5 for 7, 135, and a touchdown for the young man. I'm looking Osborne, maybe Tyler. Oh, Victor Jackson one-on-one with a safety. I'll take it. Give me that. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Come on, man. You can't do that. Maybe Douglas up the middle. Yeah, Douglas up the middle. The freshman. Let's go. Timeout. 6 of 9 for good amount of yards. Osborne, no, that's going to be... Oh, that should have been picked. That should have absolutely been picked. But last play of the half, we're 4 verts. You already know. Osborne, oh, incomplete. But you know what? We're hanging in there. Only up by 7. We lost our starting running back and our former Heisman Trophy winning quarterback early on in this game. So I'm giving a lot of credit to Dustin Miller and TJ for holding it down and the defense for causing 2 turnovers. But now here's the halftime show. Welcome to the halftime show sponsored by Debbie Energy. As we quickly look, Johnny Smith's probably going to be locked up. We got him. Hopefully after this episode, we lock him up. Same thing with Shane Gray. Dave Gibson, we're slowly gaining on. Abdul, late pickup, but we're going to get him. Marcus Williams, hopefully Seth Morgan, but Kevin Robbins, we're probably going to lose out. And I added Chad Harris and Adam Walker just in case if Jordan Williams does go pro, we kind of have, a couple of other guys as well. At least one guy to redshirt on a 3rd string quarterback as well. Nick Chapman, he's going to be good. Tony Gordon, looks like we got him locked. Brandon Smith, we're kind of in a tussle with. Edwin Summers, we're losing him. Jason Leonard, a late addition, we might grab him. Ryan Gray, Eric Jones, Julian Smith. I also added Ed Hollins and Brent Hedster and Jimmy Hurd, Jim Thomas to, hopefully maybe have some late pushes. But, all in all, we have an amazing recruiting class coming. I'm beyond excited for these guys. But let's get back to second half action. All right, we are back. 277 yards of total offense so far. I kind of don't want to do the all-out blitz again, but I feel like we got to. Oh, that should have been a pick. Come on, man. I'll take the -5 yards, but still, that should have been a pick, deflection, something. I read that almost to a T, bro. Almost. Not quite. Almost. Oh. Chris Bonner. Shout out Morris. Let's go. Only gain of 4, 3rd and 11. I'm going to go cover 2. Kind of stop. QB spy. Ooh, overthrown. Let's go. First 3 and out of the second half. I'll take it. I'll take it. Should have been a pick with Bo, but again, I'll take it. But let's take our sweet time. I don't think we need to do big plays. Let's establish the run. This Cox, he's going to field it. Bring it out to the almost to the 40, gain of 16. I don't want to try read option, but to me, if Dustin's going to be our QB1, he's got to get better at the read option. TJ gets a solid gain, no face mask, gain of 3. I want to ground and pound it, man. Because to me, I think we got the potential. We got some good backs coming in too. 3rd and 3, gain of 4. I'll take it. 3 for 5 on 3rd downs today. Kind of don't want to do I want to do quick slants? Nah. Ooh. Come on. Dump it down, TJ. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, cut it back. Let's go. I love it. Dink and dunk. Gain of 16. Just give him 7 of 12, 180 yards, and a tutty for Mr. Dustin Miller, the freshman, former 5-star phenom. Hands off to TJ. TJ, he's going to cut back. Pretty good gain of 9. I say we keep on feeding him. Feed TJ. Well, now Merle's in, but running backs. Ground and pound. Merle, he's going to cut. Is he going to get the first? He is. Gain of 1. Move the chains. And it should be interesting because we do have a couple of backs here today and then some athletes who could potentially be running backs as well. This is the screen to Merle. Merle. Oh, wait, it's gain of 3. Almost got it. Not the worst, it could have been a lot better, but I'll take 3. TJ, he's gonna get stuffed. Alright, 3rd and 7. Almost 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Victor Jackson coughs it up. Come on, bro. You got to catch. Hopefully we get this field goal. We do. All right. So we're up by 10. It's so frustrating, man. Even if the ball was behind him, he needs to catch the ball. I don't understand. He was our best wide receiver last year. Joe Francis just barely missed the tackle, man. Gain of 8. We also recruited a couple of really good wide receivers, and you keep on making drops like that, man, you're going to slowly climb up the depth chart as Cross. Yo, EA, why you jibbing me? And then with the face mask? So not only did you have me glitch, so not tackling, and then you use that guy to do the face mask. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's some bull. I read that perfectly, and you were like, nah. I swear, man, EA tries to jib you. Did Jimmy that time, did you? Lost to 3. That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh. Get the sack, McLeod. We read that screen. That's his first. I thought he had a tackle already, but I guess not. 1 for 4 on the 3rd down so far today. Better not do a stupid screen again. Joe Francis, you should have got that pick, man. That should have been a pick, but 3 and out. Come on, man. You gotta get that pick, bro. You have to. Especially if, knock on wood, we still got time. But if we're gonna face the number 1 team in Ohio State, not Iowa, they're far from it. We gotta take advantage of those picks, not deflections. Picks. I said picks. Because I bet you Ohio State will definitely do that. Nah. All right. Play action. We're going to dump it down to TJ. Gain of 2. It is what it is. It was supposed to be read option, but they didn't really give us the best look. But winding down the 3rd quarter. Dustin Miller. Why did you dive head first? Why? Jesus, that could have been a fumble. I just watched a video with Uncle Sam Reject where he did that and he fumbled it. And now I'm very nervous to do that. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. Gain of 4. Put them 4s up. We're up by 10. hopefully to get our revenge in this Catholic versus Frat Bros Part 2. Welcome back, fourth quarter. First play, I'm thinking read option. Yeah, bite on the quarterback. Oh, beautiful, beautiful hole, gain of 8. So we're also starting to see what TJ can do. I know he's a sophomore. I feel like our team's going to probably return, bearing any suspension or team violations. But 13 carries is the most he's ever done. So shout out to TJ. I think he's looked solid. I understand that our offensive line is not the best still. It is a work in progress. Please press. I'm looking for Whalen. But we'll dump it down to Victor Jackson. Way to redeem yourself, buddy. Gain of 10. I think that is also my problem, too, is that I just focus on Tyler or, just one guy in terms of receiving. I can't help it that one. He's just disgusting. Like that. Just catching it on a dime and a touchdown. Like, this man's a monster. Come on now. You kidding me? You kidding me? Disgusting. We cracked this game wide open somewhat. I know there's still 4 minutes. We still got time. But that's why I love Dustin, man. He's got a cannon on him. Like, I don't know if Jordan Williams would have made that throw. Like, that was a perfect dot. My man can he has the accuracy. Well, the deep ball and the accuracy is there. I think if he's a little bit more mobile, which you kind of see he somewhat is in the read option game, I think he's going to be a problem for sure. And that's what really excites me about Dustin is the fact that he's already got the arm. I had to develop Jordan's arm. The speed's kind of there too. It's just we gotta just develop the awareness. And I'm hoping get him. Let's go. They're gonna go for it. I tried to get him with Bonner, but I'll take him across. He's been tearing it up the second half of the season. And let's go. I think we're just going to run the ball. Donnie Elliott, man, he's had a heck of a ball game. I want to give TJ his work. All right, gain of 4. I'll take it. Again, I'm liking this offense. I know it's not set in stone. I know we could definitely do more to probably help Dustin, but I'm loving the fact what this kid can do. Gain of 6. Like, to me, you don't need to scramble a lot with. Like, if he can do the read option game, which he's doing right now, and making the reads, maybe the triple option here and there, I think he can be definitely our QB1. And, I'm very proud after the horrible pitch he had. He's really composed himself, really shown what he can do as TJ, come on, bro. You can't fumble it. All right. Yeah, he was down. All right. You got lucky. You got bailed out. But still, come on, man. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Kind of want to. Are they going to press? Yes, sir, they are. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First down. Let's go. We would have had 100% if it wasn't for that stupid field goal miss. TJ, is he going to get in for the second touchdown? He is. I know it was already ball game, but that's definitely ball game. Let's go. I mean, what a turnaround we've had. I mean, we started off 0-2. We ripped off 4 straight wins, and then we lost a couple. I didn't think we would even be in contention for the Big Ten title game this year 1, especially the way that we started, but here we are now. Still not may be in it because I think Iowa has another game or so that might jib us out, but for right now we are in a very, very good spot to potentially play in Indianapolis against Ohio State. I mean, shout out to Dustin Miller, man. He came up clutch. Chris Bonner with the sack. Let's go. He came up huge today. He had one really bad, he could have been picked off once. The fumble for minus 14 yards was really bad. But, other than that, he's had a phenomenal game. And TJ, his numbers don't say it, but he was a huge factor. And shout out to Anthony Merle. He might get more PT in the future, too, because he showed some flashes. But 3rd and 13. Oh, what a dot. Oh, they didn't get it. All right, 4th and 13. This is probably going to be the last play for Notre Dame as well. Hopefully offensively. Silly dunk, dink and dunk. 5 yards, turnover on downs. Let's go. 34 times rushing. I've never done that before. That is insane. We are truly grounding and pounding it. Maybe a late flag, but we'll take it. I love it. When I truly did not ground and pound it for games, and now I'm truly like 100% committed. Merle with a gain of 1. And five carries for 22 yards, your first action. I'll take it, man. That's really good. We shouldn't be throwing, but we are. Oh well. Minus 14. We probably should not be, but it is what it is. We get the dub. We get the revenge on the Irish. We don't have our top wide receiver. Shout out Tyler. Not wide receiver. We don't have running back number 1, QB number 1. It don't matter. We still get the dub. Let's go. All right, checking out the game stats. Jordan Williams went down after the first or second drive. 3 for 6, 32 yards. They both got sacked. Shout out Dustin Miller, though. 12 of 18, 264 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did have a terrible sack and almost a bad fumble. But you know what? I'll take it. It is what it is. A dub is a dub. He looked very promising. I call it his first start. TJ, career high, 16 carries, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns as well. He did break a tackle. Dustin Miller looked pretty good. 8 yards, 8 carries for 17 yards. Probably should have been more, but he got sacked. And he also caused a big fumble as well. Jordan Williams had 7 and 33. Merle had 5 and 22. And Wallace had 1 from -4. Tyler, no surprise, led the way. 3 catches, 135, 2 TDs. 3 catches for 28 yards for TJ, 4 catches and 65 for Victor, 1 and 29 for Douglas, 1 and 16 for Mac, 1 and 13 for Eric Leslie, 1 and 3 for Merle, and 1 and 7 from Demetrius. Defensively, Bo Brown, Donnie Elliott, Terrell Moore, shout out to Coach, doing his Gonzaga Teambuilder Dynasty. Cedric Mullins, Jeremy Cross, Bonner only had 3 tackles, and I think Joe Francis had none, but he had a pass deflection. Sacks, McLeod, Cross, Bonner, TFLs, Cross led him. Interceptions, Robert Richards, the redshirt freshman. Pass deflections, Joe Francis did, and no fumble recoveries or defensive touchdowns. Before we quickly sim to conference championship time, I want to look at season stats. And Dustin Miller had a higher QBR rating, but 72 yards, 7 touchdowns, 4 picks. Jordan Williams had over 2,000 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 11 picks. Not too shabby. Williams was sacked 15 times. Dustin's been sacked 4. Rushing-wise, Jordan Williams leads it, 97 carries, 434 yards, 9 touchdowns. Wallace is 79. 395, 6 touchdowns. TJ 44, 238 and 4. Then Merle got in some action. Dustin Miller 18 carries for 11. Again, last week with the fumble and the sack really hurt him. Victor Jackson with 1 and Osborne with 1. Wallace leads the team in receptions with 36 to 07. We get our first 1,000-yard receiver in Tyler Maples. 32 catches, 1,070 yards, 12 touchdowns. The next closest guy is Victor Jackson with 6 and Mac Daddy with 4. Both have over 470 yards. Osborne with 4. He has 394. Wallace has again, 207. Eric Leslie with 198. Douglas with 85, Cox with 7, Scott with 50, and Burrow with 3. And TJ has 9 catches for 81 yards as well. Blocking wise, not the greatest for Dan Simpson and our junior Marcus Moore. But other than that, it is what it is. Defensively, Chris Bonner, Joe Francis, and Bo Brown are up there with the most tackles in the country. Tackles for loss, Jeremy Cross finishing his last year strong. Bo Brown with 12, 10 from Lucas Johnson and Dane McLeod, both seniors. Sack leader McLeod with 7, Cross with 4, Johnson with 4, Kane with 3, Mitchell with 2, Crooks with 2, same thing with Brown, and Bonner got his first sack and picks. Robert Richards is catching up with 3, Donnie Elliott has 2, Terrell Morris has 1, and Chris Bonner has 4. And only 2 defensive touchdowns. Look at that. We level up to level 9, and then we got Johnny Smith. I'm leaning towards the closer because we usually get a lot of guys late. So look at that. We hit 3, Chad Harris, Shane Green, Abdul Rich. We lose out on Kevin, but Marcus Williams like to visit. We get Ryan Gray, the middle linebacker as well, and we're in a quarterback battle between Brandon Smith and Edwin Summers. You're not going to believe this. We have the #1 recruiting class in the country right now. 3 5-stars, including 2 running backs, an athlete who's more than likely going to be a running back. And then Richardson, and then Miller, Collier, Cummings, Robinson, Roberts, Wells, Gray, Knox, Harris, Chapman, Morgan, Brooks, and Rich as well. 3 5-stars, 7 3-stars, and 7 4-stars as well. And we are ranked top 25, and we are up against the #2 team in the country, Ohio State, who's just absolutely disgusting. 8+ across the board. Hopefully we can play spoiler for them when their shot at a national championship, but that will be next episode. If you guys made it this far, you guys are awesome. Make sure you drop a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And until next video, you guys have a good one. Peace.